Prodigy is a word too often overused, but in the case of Brian Jones, it pales to describe his musical genius.
Brian Jones was born in a small town called Cheltenham. Loved music and studied piano, which is why he had such a gift for melody.
He could play anything he got his hands on. Give him a sitar, he learns how to play harmonica. Amazing.
I picked wood instruments for about the age of 4, and then I studied clarinet and saxophone from 13 until 19.
But Jones isn't drawn to classical music. No, Brian Jones wants to play the blues.
He loved Chicago blues, he loved the blues, and he just lived for that.
James Brown, Muddy Waters, Jimmy Reed, Bo Diddley, Chuck Berry, people like this are really my favorite artists.
So he left home, took on the road, made a living almost as an itinerant musician in the provinces.
Inspired and motivated, Jones seeks out bandmates in hopes of creating a new rhythm and blues group. And in 1962, Mick Jagger and Keith Richards answer the call. He then names the band, and a legend is born.
I am Charlie Fox. I am the drummer.
So I play bass.
I'm Brian Jones, a guitarist and harmonica player.
Keith Richards, guitar. Mick Jagger, I sing.
But there is one clear leader of the band, Brian Jones.
If you look at the early photos of the Rolling Stones, Brian Jones is always out front.
He was the one that got all the fan mail. Mick was like very secondary in those days. I mean, he was a great performer, but Brian was the attraction. Yeah.
Brian Jones has taken the Rolling Stones to a certain level where they are a popular group, and they attract the attention of major record labels. And they get a manager, Andrew Loog Oldham.
The 19-year-old Andrew Loog Oldham at first seems like a godsend, scoring the Stones a lucrative record deal. But the new manager also has a larger vision, one that minimizes Brian Jones.
He had the idea that, much like their sort of rivals, the Beatles, that they should be writing original songs and not just doing blues and R&B covers.
Mick and Keith should be like John Lennon and Paul McCartney, a songwriting team. So suddenly Brian was the odd man out.
He wanted the band to have a certain sound he was digging his heels in, and the other guy said, we got to expand, rock and roll's happening, and we could be the best band in the world.